Hello, my name's Katherine Davies. I'm a writer from Australia who lives in Cambridge in the UK. And at the outset of the full-scale invasion of Russia into Ukraine in 2022, I drove to the border and spoke to refugees. And from that moment, I knew that the only thing I could write about was the war. And I wanted to understand, how can I, who's not Ukrainian, bring this very dangerous war alive in a way that people can relate to it and really understand how important it is, but also really understand in their own way what it causes them to reflect what really matters in my life, what matters in the world today, trying to kind of distill a strong story that brings filmgoers into the world here and what it really means for all of us. And I realized that the most powerful vehicle would be a war romance, to bring this from the history of film into the present and to bring people into the heart of what really matters right now. And I can't underline enough, whether it's my screenplay, Odesa, which people seem to love and has a very strong storyline with an American traveling to Ukraine, falling in love with a journalist, falling in love with her fixer, and how it brings the world of Ukraine to life, and people who have read it loved it. And certainly some lead actors would be very, very drawn to the two leads in the story. Whether it's Odesa or another, I just plead with you to for those of you who follow world affairs will know just how dangerous a point in world history this is, and it is really calling out for a strong story. But on top of that, the danger of Russian aggression and its the way that authoritarians all over the world are studying the Russian playbook and how the West respond or doesn't respond, and how countries all over the world are looking at the power of having nuclear weapons and all the many consequences that this war has for all of us. On top of that is the Ukrainian people. And when you come here, it's so moving. It's hard to generalize about peoples, but the bravery, the courage is famous. There's a sort of unpretentious openness to the world of the people, amongst the people I've met, a kindness, generosity, gentleness. It's been so moving to meet and talk to Ukrainians. I've had several visits, I've had 3 visits to the country since the full-scale invasion, to Odesa, to Kyiv and to Lviv, and also a second trip to Odesa. And I've had plenty of opportunity to meet with people and get a deep sense of the histories from my own research and speaking to people, and the sense of the society here. And it's nothing quite like I've seen, and it's very, very moving to be here, and it's screaming out for a story that has universal resonance and can endure and can help people to remember, in this very noisy, shallowing out world we can get caught up in, can help distill what's important. The Ukrainian people have a lot to give to the world, and they are suffering terribly. And anyway, so I created this story, which is a war romance called Odesa. Get in touch if you'd like to learn more and help bring this remarkable story of these people in this absolutely horrific situation. Now it's 1,000 days since the full-scale invasion started, and it has consequences for us all. If you're interested, please get in touch. I'm happy to share it with you, and let's see if we can open the hearts of more people with a relatable story on this remarkable place in this very dangerous point in world history. Thank you.